This Kansas hunt is a special hunt. It had been a couple of years since my dad and I shared a big game camp. When I planned this hunt, I was so excited to have my dad join us since we were only 2 hours away from his home. With my dad shooting his buck, I feel the trip is already hugely successful. Even if I don't get a chance to shoot a buck of my own, I can go home happy because of his success, but more importantly, with the time we shared together.
As Darren and I were talking about, you've hunted a long time and certainly killed a hell of a lot bigger deer than this, but it's more about the experience, and if your heart goes pitter-patter, he's coming in. And
right.
This wasn't just a father and son hunt. Nick Ventura and I had planned this hunt together, and early in the hunt, Nick found himself in a tree experiencing what the Kansas rut is all about.
It's not big enough. Try to go at it. Dude, that was awesome. It's still not over yet. They're gonna come to the red. There's another deer. That's a different small buck, isn't it? No. Was that not crazy or what? I don't think I'll regret that, but I mean, that was one of the coolest rut experiences I ever had. Just like picture perfect. If I could have picked a spot out there and said I want to buck to chase a doe, it'd be from that spot just straight across the wide open, right to the base of our tree. And he was a good deer. I mean, big 8-pointer, mature deer. Well, we're going to do everybody's favorite, a little tree stand whisper talking. But in all seriousness, that was kind of serious too. Finally going to sit in the tree stand. And new spot we learned just yesterday with Larry. Really like to look at this spot. Sitting in the woods. It's got a food plot over here. He has been feeding corn. But he's apparently got some pretty good bucks on camera. I mean, it is Kansas and he's got good bucks everywhere. But there's just something about sitting someplace new. I've been looking forward to it when the wind got right for tonight to hang a second set and sit up in here. It looks deery. It looks really deery. Okay. disappointed with some ground shrinkage had I shot him. Right there. Celebrate, yeah, because I haven't heard him going down. I cannot believe that happened. Dude, you up here, just like... I know. We're watching this way, we heard something walking, like consistently walking. And I think it was cattle. I look back and he's there. I feel bad because I made a bad shot the first time, but I got 2 arrows in him. I think he's gonna lay down right there. Yeah. That's guts. Well, Willie.
Well, Nick. I got the text and I was pumped.
I wasn't sure you get it because I haven't talked to you all night. I mean, it's not going through.
I sent one text and was asking if you had any movement at all, and I kept waiting, and then the light changed. You're like, okay, now's the time, and I didn't see a deer. First time I think on any set I haven't seen.
Yeah.
First opinion is that anytime you can get a second arrow in,
yeah,
you do it.
I think I don't know. You just never know. Those old deer can be so tough. We'll talk to Darren, but okay. I think my heart's telling me if he's dead now, he'll be dead tomorrow.
Well, he won't come back to life.
He won't come back to life. That's my point. But there are a lot of coyotes, so I'd hate to lose him to that. So. Let's go. Let's go look. I can't wait no longer.
Do you need me to bring anything?
Your blood tracking skills. I'd like to go in first and then have you behind me.
Yeah.
But I want to be 15, 20 yards that way if I need to shoot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've hit a couple of these spots. So he's probably going. Oh yeah. Right here. You son of a gun. Oh, dude. We were right there the whole time.
Way to go,
some
buddy.
We're doing circles around this thing. Holy cow. Yeah, he's dead. No coyotes.
Way to go, bud.
Give me some, brother. Thank you. Well, back in the ground blind we set up a couple days ago. Really wanted to set up a tree stand, but there's just no way. And I sat here 2 nights ago and didn't see a deer. There are a couple of good bucks coming here. Unfortunately, only one really unique buck with a giant spike, big thick spike coming out of his head is showing up in the daylight. But there's a great 10-point, a really tall 8, another wide 8 with no brows, but just a night. And the thought is that these big bucks are still hanging out in the hills by themselves. The rut hasn't kicked in, and then working their way here, not getting here till night. But every day that goes by should be getting better to the, better rut action and bringing them in to check the does. Back at it this morning. The stand I've really loved hunting. It's cold, it's only like 20 degrees, and it's pretty quiet. Not much wind yet. It's a light breeze, a cold light breeze. My head's on a swivel because they've come from everywhere. And had a spike in this morning. Hit the corn really quick and then moved on. It just feels like a deery morning. Lots of guys had lots of movement last night, including me. We had 9 or 10 or 11 does and several bucks, just no big ones. Hopefully after yesterday's high winds and these cooler temperatures, the bucks will be on their feet cruising a little bit more. There's a buck. There's a buck. maybe it's a good thing. It's pretty tight right here. But like I said, I just heard something. And I looked down and he was already in. But I'm self-filming and it doesn't always work out just perfectly from the standpoint of getting pre-roll and watching a deer come across. But you also take what opportunity presents itself, and that's it. I didn't have somebody else sitting in the tree who spotted him when I was looking this way or talking to the camera. And again, for those people who say, oh, you were hunting over a corn pile, it's here to feed the deer, keep the does in, and obviously the bucks will come in. But if you're a hunter and it's legal, you're gonna do it. And I've been sitting around and on corn for the last 10 or 11 days and haven't had this opportunity, so I'm gonna take it.
I know. That's the way it works. Murphy's Law. But, all right. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you posted. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I don't have a tripod because I had a tree arm, but I'm gonna drag him over here to the field's edge. Admire him a little bit, bring the truck in, gut him out, and then we'll go take some good field photos.
Wouldn't you know it? Nick and my dad had both left camp with their bucks, and the videographers had gone home as well, leaving me to hunt and film by myself for my last day in Kansas. As luck would have it, after 11 days, I was finally rewarded with an absolutely beautiful buck of my own. I knew this hunt was special when it was happening. I just didn't realize how special it would end up really becoming.